Let's take a look at this 2008 Polaris Outlaw 90. It's a little different than the ATVs I usually make videos of for a couple different reasons. So this has been our personal ATV for the past couple of years. I've got 5 kids. I got several ATVs. This 90 Sportsman, the kids like that, and they love this Outlaw. Unfortunately, my 10-year-old rolled this last summer, so it's been sitting here in the shop for about the last 8 months. So here's the deal. I either want to sell this to somebody who wants the good parts, including the great little motor it's got on it, or if you've got some of the parts that I need, ping me and I'd be interested in those as well. So let's get right to it. What is wrong with this? Well, the biggest 2 items are here in the rear. This rear fender is like $450 brand new if you buy it from Babbitt's or Partzilla. The other thing is the swing arm. So I'm not much of a welder, but I know to try to weld that would take a lot of skill and it probably still wouldn't be that strong considering how thin that metal is. So that rear swing arm is broken. That's $200. So those 2 parts alone are about $600, and then there's some miscellaneous as well. This left footwell is broken. You can see the black piece there on the part of the fender that broke off. And then I also need this left. These are easy to come by, but this is broken here. The handle for the left for the brakes. So kind of those 4 parts are really the biggest. The swing arm and the fender are the biggest things. So if you've got a Outlaw 90, which it seems like the 2008s were kind of on their own. It seems like the 2009s to like 15s or 16s were a different version, and so I'm not sure how many of these parts are compatible, but I know this is a 2008. I know 2008s will work. So if you've got a 2008 with a good rear fender and a good swing arm, I'd be interested in making an offer. Otherwise, if you've got one that you need a motor for, let's talk about what's good on this. So you can see all the tires are good. None of the tires are worn down. Front, I believe I replaced the front a couple years ago. Front suspension's good, rear suspension's good, including the A-arms, shocks. The lights on these work, or both lights on this works. The right side footwell is good. A couple of these side panels are good, but this front fender is broken like that on both sides. Like I say, engine's good. Transmission, I'm going to start it here in a second. A little transmission, rear sprocket, rear axle. Like I say, both wheels and tires. I don't think any of the wheels got bent. The exhaust frame seems to be okay, although I'll admit I haven't taken a real close look at it. But yeah, frame looks be in good shape. So it's really the fender and the rear axle swing arm area that took the brunt of things. Kickstart works, although the electric start works great on this, so I don't really use the kickstart a ton. And you see it dripping, that's just water. I just hosed it off for the video. Had a little bit of mud on it. So carburetor's great, no leaks, no smoke. So I'm going to go ahead and start it up for you. Now I've not started it all today. This thing starts so easy, so quickly. We'll see what happens for the video here. Make me a liar, but there's the neutral indicator and it's got the reverse indicator. There you go, it's reverse. So I think this one starts without the brake. So I'm just gonna give it a little, I'm not gonna try throttle. Let's just try the start button and see what happens. All right, almost did it. I'm gonna have to hold the start or throttle. All right. So you see no smoke. Just giving it a little bit of gas. You can hear it. I mean, that's idle. That's no choke. It's just, I mean, it's always been a great starting, great running machine. I'm gonna give it a little bit of throttle, pointing at the, let's see if we can get the exhaust. There's the exhaust right there. All right, give it a little throttle. So, I mean, that throttle response is fantastic for a 4-stroke that's not, you know, the carburetor or the choke's not even on. So, I hate that that we busted this thing all up because it just ran so good. This Sportsman over here, same motor, but it's sluggish to start. It's always a pain to start. We use the kickstart along with the battery. And there you see the lights working. So anyways, that's the deal. If you got parts or if you want this for your own, I'm willing to buy this or sell this. I just want the busted up version out of my shop. It's taking up space. Somebody needs to ride it, whether it's my kid or yours. I will, well, yeah, comment here on YouTube. I'll have it posted on Craigslist and Facebook, but yeah, you can leave a comment. I check them pretty faithfully. If you want to get in contact, we can exchange phone numbers, whatever. Thank you.